Common wisdom from the Rebbe for today. So, in the story of Purim, we find that Mordechai was learning Torah specifically with little children. Why do you want to learn with 22,000 children? Seemingly, children are not the greatest people. They're very small, they don't have a big understanding, they're not able to understand something properly. Why would he go specifically for children? So the Gemara explains that there's a big advantage in learning of children, because children do not yet have sins, which doesn't mean physical sins, because they are not even relevant to the idea of sins. What it means that they don't have sins is that they're not involved in the world. There's someone who recently came from the spiritual, from above. Their soul came down into this world, and therefore they're totally removed from the problems of the world. Now, therefore, this doesn't only specifically mean children. As we find that there are big tzaddikim who used to go to the forest or areas where there is no people there, because those areas are more holy in the sense that there's no physical area of sins and disturbances over there. And this also is a major difference between the businessman versus someone in yeshiva. When someone's involved in the four walls of yeshiva, he's fully involved in the day in spirituality, in learning Torah, and that's his main job. As opposed to a businessman, he's mostly involved in business. He does get to learn a few minutes here and there, but he's not fully involved in that. Now, that's not only a quantitative difference in the amount of time that they're learning, it's a totally different quality. Because someone who's involved in the walls of yeshiva, he's fully surrounded by the wall of Torah. And therefore, the whole wall brings him into a different situation, and therefore, even his physicality is on a different caliber. And this is also the idea of somebody who might complain in yeshiva, say, why can I become big? I want to become famous, be in the newspapers, be able to become a big, major businessman. It's not truth. When you want to be pure learning Torah and without sin, and that's really the greatest advantage. And when you do that, your spirituality will be on a higher level, and not only that, but your physicality will be on a higher level. And when you go out to the world, you'll be able to make much bigger effect even than you were now. L'chaim, l'chaim.